Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Dawn. Thank you so much for being here. Please do hit subscribe and follow along on other social media outlets. All of this is available in my Linktree account, which is around there somewhere. All again below in the description, and you can book an appointment on my appointment fix app. Again, it's here, give or take a centimetre or so. Again, it is below in the description as well. Thank you so much. And do share along the videos and give us a thumbs up, and do check me out on social media as well. There's other bits and bobs there too. Thank you. I have restructured the pricing on my appointments. I did speak about that last week, and there is posts up on social media. So all of that has been altered, and so has my time slots been altered for different days. And I know this is probably it might I'm not sure. I hope that people are okay with that. It is something that I had to do for my own sanity. Yeah, so thank you. Being a yes person isn't always the greatest thing when you've got all these other bits and things to be doing, but I appreciate everyone still being here and still, being here. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Okay, so energetically, we have new moon energy. That is packing a punch, but I kind of feel like it's packing a punch, like it's tonight, which is the new moon, but it's packing a punch leading into the autumn equinox, which is Wednesday, is the day of it this year. It always falls between the 20th and 22nd. I'm not really sure why. Anyone wants to let me know on that? But I probably do know why. I just can't think off the top of my head why. Anyway, different time scales, maybe different calendars, etc., etc. But as we are all aware, spirit does not have time, does not have a calendar. So just bear that in mind when we're all kind of clock watching and trying to make sure everything slots in. Time is irrelevant, okay? Time is irrelevant, so stop putting so much pressure on yourself. I think that's what it is about today. It's that kind of like, stop putting so much pressure. Do your best, try your best, and keep moving forward. Try and do better. If you know better, do better. It's this kind of, that is what the energy is today. I feel very stumbly. My words, very stumbly-y. But anyway. Right, so that is it for the energetic part of it. I am using my Moonology deck by Yasmin Boland for today's daily guidance. This is one card for the collective, so it's one card from everyone. Please accept in love and light what you can relate to, and please leave in love and light what you can't for somebody else. Thank you. And today we have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Okay, very different to this lovely, beautiful earth tone of September in our Virgo, although we are on the cusp now, we're going into Libra. But anyway, for some people this is about kind of like, you've not been communicating what you want, you've not been saying it out loud, or maybe you've been saying it but you're not saying it directly, you're going about it the roundabout way, the long way around it, and you're not being heard. So therefore I'm kind of feeling a batshit crazy moment happening. And then other people, you do feel quite stressed, like there's an awful lot of stress and tension in the energy, even when I was choosing the card. And maybe that's why I'm getting a bit stumbly and a bit like, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be saying. It's because of that kind of stressy energy. You need to take a big deep breath, sit down, cup of tea, just for a few minutes, just to kind of breathe back in and pull back in your energy, stamp your feet a bit, go out and scream, okay? Go outside and scream. If that's that kind of, you need to get that energy released, go and scream, okay? If you feel like you have to cry, okay? It's energy, it needs to be released, and you need to breathe and, accept what is, and then move forward with that and have the courage to change it. I am speaking from the Serenity Prayer here, so one day at a time, okay? One day at a time. I hope that makes sense. With the fiery climax, perhaps, for some of you, you already know what that is, and you're kind of nearly like avoiding something and not speaking about the elephant in the room, and because of fear of the fiery climax. Sometimes you have to take off the plaster, rip the plaster off, and just kind of like lay it out on the line. there is a lot of times when this is fantastic to do. And then there is times when maybe the other person is kind of goading and dangling the carrot. And maybe that's why you're afraid of that fiery climax, because it's not technically you, it is somebody else pulling the strings or kind of mixing the pot a little bit. And if that does fit for you, step away from the pot, okay? Step away from these kind of people and that's like kind of a situation. I know it is harder, especially when it's family or work colleagues, but if this is work, maybe take that as a sign that this is your sign to leave or to transfer to a different department or to really think about what you do want in life out of work. Okay, if it is family, don't know what to say to you. Sometimes we have to cut people out of our life regardless of blood relatives or not, okay? It is that kind of, I know the saying is blood is thicker than water, but when that person is related but they still don't want to see you be the best that you can be, or become who you were wanting to be the whole time, or to finish something, or that you're doing really good and they're like still nitpicking at something that happened like 10, 15, 5 years ago even, you know what I mean, and you've completely changed as a person, they're not worth it anymore. You don't need them kind of people in your life, okay? The toxic traits of families are deep, and for some people, stepping aside and cutting ties, well, maybe not cutting ties, but just stepping aside and limiting time with these people is enough to change, do you know what I mean, your pattern of behaviours, how you interact with people, how you are foreseeing life, how you are viewing your accomplishments, how you view other people's accomplishments. Okay, but that is the card for today. A fiery climax approaches. Use this energy of the new moon and the energy of the autumn equinox to really recharge yourself and move yourself forward, okay? Thank you all so much. I will see you on the flip side. I hope you have a great day. Make good choices, and I'll see you tomorrow.